In my last No Money Spent update episode, I finally bought Shohei Ohtani for just under 700,000 stubs. So today, I'm going to be going after Aaron Judge. Been saying it from the beginning of the year. I wanted to get the two most expensive guys out of the way first. I am so behind. I honestly can't believe this game has almost been out for 2 months at this point, and I still haven't gotten these guys. I'm just behind on everything right now. Anyways, I'm not going to be getting him exactly right now because you see my stub count in the top left or top middle-ish, but by the end of this episode I definitely will be able to get them. I once again have a bunch of packs to open, over 100 show packs, almost 30 ball-ins, and then a bunch of random packs here and there. But yeah, before we get these open, I just want to update you guys on where I am with my team. Since I don't totally know when this episode will be coming out, I'm recording this the night before the weekend classic starts. I don't know who the rewards are yet. We've got a new XP path coming out, so by the time this video comes out, there's going to be a lot more new players in the pool. But yeah, at least for right now, this is probably the team I'd take into ranked, which I probably will be doing, not for the video, not on recording, but man, like I said, I'm behind on everything, and I did it again. The last episode, the last update of No Money Spent, I played that game after buying Shohei Ohtani to debut him and show you guys what my team's looking like right now. I haven't played a game since. The season ends in, what would it be, 17 hours? As of me sitting here right now recording this, or I guess the season doesn't technically end, it's just the weekend classic starts. But I'd like to at least get up over 700. I'm gonna be playing some ranked on my own tonight. I still haven't made World Series yet this year because I've procrastinated playing the game. I enjoy playing this game for all the issues it has. I've still had fun actually playing the game this year. Anyways, this isn't a video about me complaining about myself, but yeah, I think we left off last episode. I was at, I think it was like 157,000 stubs. I'm up to 188,000 right now, and that's like, I haven't sold anybody. That's just purely like doing missions and programs and mini seasons and stuff that have stub rewards attached, playing the game, getting stubs just from playing the game. So I've made about 30,000 stubs from then, from not even like selling things, and I have plenty of things to sell. I have a couple event rewards from the last couple events that I can sell. I did just finish the XP program, which this one, I don't think I was behind on this one because I've been seeing everybody having trouble finishing this XP reward path. But yeah, that's one of the things we'll open here. I'll sell whoever this is because they're honestly kind of obsolete at this point, but it's about 50k for Randy right now. So between that, between my event rewards, between all these packs, honestly, it should be pretty easy to get another, what would it be, 300k to get Judge. But the last thing before we get into the packs, just to show you guys where I'm at, I've finished all the programs, except I still want to finish this event before I play my ranked, just to get this out of the way. We got this Bobby Witt that just came out today, so I'm still, you know, gonna get my way up through that probably just naturally. But player program's done, spotlight's done, and I finally did make an effort to get through team affinities again. I really kind of put these on the back burner. I wasn't even thinking about them, but I was grinding out that Cityscapes mini season. I think I played it 3 or 4 times through, and I was making some team affinity progress here. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm behind on so many things, and like I know right now my focus is still on finishing the live series collections, but like I'm still so far behind on like even thinking about getting Miguel Cabrera. I was behind on these Jolt series cards like 3 or 4 days ago. I only had 14 of these. So I'm up to 27 now. So I did do a little bit of grinding. So yeah, that's pretty much up to date with where I am playing this game right now. So we got some packs, just been earning them over time. And pretty much the whole reason why I decided I wanted to start recording this video tonight, is because we're having our first, I'm just going to start ripping these, but we're having our first roster update of the year come out tomorrow. And I wanted to get all these packs open before that update comes out. I'll probably hold off on like selling the normal guys, the live series guys, until after that roster update goes through. I don't know. I'm a baseball fan. I keep up with baseball, but I'm not the best at like predicting who's gonna go up and buy how much and who's going to change tiers and all that, so I don't really pay attention to trying to do that myself. But I haven't really been keeping an inventory of players this year because I've tended to go through and sell all my duplicates trying to make stubs. So right now, these 118 packs it was at the start, this is just going to be building up my inventory. If some of my guys get upgrades, I make a few stubs maybe that I wouldn't have otherwise. Oh, and I got a diamond here. Right as I was about to shut up and wait to butt back in until I pulled a diamond, here's my first diamond of this stack of packs. What do we got here? It's a purple. It's DeGrom. But yeah, actually, I don't know. I don't know what my strategy is going to be for someone like him, or if I get a couple more diamonds here. I think actually I still have... If you were here last episode, I pulled some of the other Dodgers besides Shohei. I don't think I sold them yet. I forgot to do that. I meant to, because I wanted to still get stubs to go towards Judge with those guys before locking in the Dodgers collection. But I was so far away from Judge that I just didn't bother with that. So I think I still have those guys. But what I was saying is, I honestly think I should have enough stubs to get Judge without having to sell a guy like DeGrom that I just pulled, or like I think I pulled Bellinger last episode, maybe the Snell and the Freddie Freeman. I feel like I won't have to sell those guys, and I think probably at this point I'll want to hang on to those guys, even though I still would like to go for the higher diamonds first, like in my pursuit to finishing the collections. I don't think that's going to be too crazy at this point. Like once I get Judge, I really feel like I'm going to fly through the rest of the collections pretty fast. But yeah, 90 packs left to go. I'm just going to probably shut up and rip through these so that this episode doesn't end up going an hour long if I decide to yap as much as I could. Oh, we got another diamond here. That's 2 in like 40-ish packs. That's not bad. Let's see what we got this time. It's another purple PCA. He actually might be on going down to gold watch. All right, we are just about to cross the 50 pack remaining threshold, and I guess actually I could bring it up right now. A little something extra to yap about, but by the time you're watching this video, I better have at least gotten my pack attack series started. So yeah, if you're here and you're watching this and you don't know what pack attack is, basically I do a series every year where I start up on a completely different account, and basically throughout the year I just see how good of a team I can build based on what cards I can pull from packs. We have like stats for each game, you know, like a run is worth 500 stubs, a strikeout's worth 200 stubs, that sort of thing. And then I earn stubs by playing ranked, use those stubs to buy more packs, and then the only players I can use are players that I pull from packs. I'm really excited about it. I'm getting a late start on it this year, but it's always some of my favorite videos to make. So yeah, if you're watching this, if you've enjoyed some of my other videos this year, give that one a watch. I think you'll enjoy that series. Especially if you're watching me rip packs right now, you'll see plenty of pack ripping in that series. We've got 30 packs left here. We had 118 total, so like technically by the odds of 1 in 50 chances of getting diamonds, we're not, I don't want to say guaranteed, but you know what I mean when I say guaranteed 3 diamonds. We've already kind of hit our quota by pulling 2. All right, yeah, now we're down to our last 10. Things have really cooled off big time, man. This is, I think it was 75 packs ago when I pulled that last diamond. So I have run out of hope pretty much. Let's see though, maybe we get a buzzer beater here in these last 6 packs. And 2 to go, 1 more chance. Nope. All right, well, it started out looking like it was going to be decently lucky and then just nothing. But hopefully I pulled a bunch of guys that are going to be upgraded tomorrow. I'm sure I got that sort of luck going my way. Let's get through these ball-ins. 27 ball-in as a habit packs, 1 in 15 odds per packet, pulling a diamond. What do we have here? Oh, there's our first diamond in the second spot here. It's another purple. It's Jacob Wilson. I think that's the 3rd time I bought him to finish the collection and then I've pulled him twice. So he will be getting sold. I don't think he's going to be getting upgraded. All right, now we're at about 15 packs since that diamond was pulled. We got 9 left now. We should be getting a second one. The odds should be in our favor to get 2. I know we didn't quite have 30 to totally make it up to getting 2 diamonds out of 30 packs with the 1 in 15 odds, but you know what? The pack gods have got to smile down on me at some point. Oh, there we go. On the I think it was 4th to last pack. Another one from the 2nd to last spot, and this one's another purple. Pete Alonso, what kind of season's he having? I feel like I haven't heard anything about him. All right, 3 of these ball-ins to go. Let's just finish ripping through them here and see if we get anything at the final buzzer. Nope, still a lot. I feel like I'm pulling a lot of golds that pop up saying new. I'm kind of surprised there's that many golds that I didn't already have, because for a while now I haven't been selling my straight up cards like that. I've been selling duplicates, but if I pull somebody, I should have them. Anyways, though, we got 1 more gold here. Actually, it's a 1 in 25 chance of being a diamond. It's going to be a gold. It's going to be a Gossman, another new one. We got a lot of these random headliner packs here, so I'm gonna get these open and see what we're actually working with first. So I got a 1, 4 2s, a 3, 3 5s, a 6, and a 7, but no pack 4. Who am I missing out on in pack 4? We're just ripping from the left over, so I guess a couple of those will be saved for a little bit later. Pack 2 already. I did pull this Mark McGwire earlier in the year. Actually, what's he going for at this point? Only 8K. Yeah, I pulled him when he was going for like maybe 15, 16. Gave me a little bit of stubs to get Shohei last time out. And we're not getting him here. Got a pack 3. Nope, just another gold here. I guess we'll go ahead and rip through these. I've got 7 random deluxe packs. That is what's kind of nice about the Cityscapes mini season. You should be getting one of these a season. I think it's 65 strikeouts and it's repeatable once a season. You're gonna get 65 strikeouts in a season. Even if you're playing 3-inning games, 7-game seasons, you should be striking out 65 batters in those games. But then also I think it's a Cityscapes pack for every like 10,000 parallel XP you get. So I don't even think that's locked to a season. I'm probably gonna hit that pretty hard. Like, I'm probably going to play my rank tonight to try and improve my rating. You know, I'll play through the weekend classic. But then after that, I might just really grind out the Cityscapes mini season, try and earn a bunch of stubs. I actually think that's probably the best way to go about earning stubs right now. I really haven't done a lot of like stub grinds this year. I ranted about it last episode, so I won't get into that totally again. But again, I've been behind things. I haven't really done a ton of stub grinding. I've just kind of been playing the game and playing the content as it's come out. But I think it's going to be really time here for me to ramp things up and try and make some stubs. And I think that Cityscapes mini season probably is going to be the way to do it. Also kind of glossed over there though, but that was a premier pack. I got 385s, which is unlucky, but that's also a minimum of, what would it be, 4,500 stubs? This is where the stubs are going to come in. That's a blue. That's decent, right? 12K? You know, that's something. That's more than, what was it, like 88s or 87s out of these packs? I don't even remember at this point. But this is why I say I feel like I'm gonna have plenty of stubs to get judged. I know I had a lot of these deluxe packs, a lot of these spotlight packs, especially when you get these in bulk, the stubs are gonna add up. Because like, even if you get a bad pull, like let's see here, a purple one, 87, yeah, that's the lowest. But like, even if you're getting an 87, that's still about 2,500 stubs. And I had a stack of 4 of these that I just got, you know, randomly like that. And then the one was a good pull. So like, by the end of this, I'm gonna be pretty close to like 20,000 stubs made. Really? I mean, maybe 15 to 20,000 stubs made from these new Threads Deluxes. That's not terrible. And obviously, the better the pack you get, you know, the later on it has come out, the more stubs you're gonna make. Like I think this one, 88s are the lowest you get, so that increases the value. Quick sell value is 2750 on these as opposed to 2250 on the 87s. I don't really know what point I'm trying to make here. Just saying, I have plenty of stubs today, probably, to earn my way up to Aaron Judge. These headliner packs are bad though. All right, first of my spotlight packs. Yeah, the big round guys are still going for a decent amount because that's how you get chipper. Low round guys still almost 5,000. That's not bad either. These are from that event that I got all the packs from, and there we go. Yeah, I'm not saving these guys. I'm not planning on getting chippers. Still, everything's focused on funneling into the Troy Tulowitzki collection. So this is another over 10K that I'll be selling to get to Judge. Now we got a couple more deluxe. This was the Jackie Robinson Day pack, and there we go. There's another blue. Actually, this one isn't as good. I think 90s was the middle round for this pack. So, well, he's still 10K. 15K actually. Why is he going for so much? And we got another one. And this one's going to be a purple. This one's the 89. What does this one go for? 3,500 quick sell. I mean, this is, yeah. I'm going to have plenty of stubs because I'm going to go through. I'm going to sell all these guys. I'm holding off on the live series guys, but I'll probably also make sure to get my, see, I don't think this is good. I think 90's the base round in this pack. But yeah, I'm going to sell my event guys, all my sellable guys. I've said that a ton of times by now. I don't need to keep repeating it. Should be my last deluxe of the day. Another 90 overall. All right, let's keep going then. Spotlight, give me the luck like I had last time. Nope, this one's a purple. That's a tops now. Now we got to drop 3. Another purple, so that's another tops now. Now we're back to the headliners. I totally missed that this headliner was even a thing. I missed that this one's the thing. This probably is actually a really good card. If I pull him, let's get pack 6. But if I pull that Ryan Walker, I'm probably going to hold on to him for my ranked push here tonight. Feel kind of bad. I'm talking a lot about this ranked push that I'm going to go on, and I'm like not going to show any of it. Didn't get him. All right, drop 4. I don't know at what point the tops now guys are 90s. Oh, no, that's good. 92 Kenley. Actually might hang on to him. Talking about hanging on to relievers for my ranked push. He goes for a lot, but he might actually be valuable to keep around. All right, and then this one's all spotlight cards, so we won't know by the color. A 90, that's on the low end. But still though, man, the low round pull here going for almost 10K. And I guess I lied. We do have another deluxe pack because this one's a deluxe choice. I'm just going to take the Cityscapes being the newest one. Lowest we can get is a 90 overall. And what are we going to get? A 90 overall. We also got a Premier choice, which I'll do the same thing. I'll take a Cityscapes and let's see what we get here. I'm going to go 1 by 1. Let's have some fun. Let's go 1 by 1 here. We got a 91. Oh, that's huge. Actually, what does he go for as 91? Oh, just 5K. All right. I think that's the middle round in these packs. Who do we got for the second spot here? This one's another 91. We are just rolling in the luck right now. Last spot, one of the 92s. Nope, a 90. All right. And then, wow, I guess I've been saving up these packs for a while because I think this came from the Spotlight program that Trout was in. So does that mean Trout, I didn't have him last episode either? I don't remember. I guess it doesn't really matter who I take here, so I'll just go with the pitcher. Why not? And then, well, I guess this is kind of an anticlimactic way to end the pack opening because it's not like a surprise or anything. I'm just going to be taking whoever sells for the most. Randy's going for 54,998 right now. Babe Ruth's going for 56, so I guess I take Babe Ruth. Get him on the market right away. Sell him. That's 50,000 stubs I'll be making towards Judge. Go through, sell all those other cards too. I'm not actually sure how this episode's going to go from here on out. I don't know if I'm going to wait until after the Weekend Classic. Maybe I'll debut Judge during the Weekend Classic. I don't know. But I just wanted to get these packs opened before the update. They've been burning a hole in my inventory. But yeah, when I check back in, I should have enough stubs to get Aaron Judge. All right, well, a lot of time has passed and a lot has happened since the first part of this video. I don't really know why, but I just kind of kept not recording the next part of this video and like actually continuing to progress my team because it's like I halted everything so I could show you guys the updates to my team. So I haven't been opening packs. I haven't been like using my God Squad because I've got to finish this video and now it's been like almost a month. Anyways though, let me get you guys caught up to speed. Where I left off, it was about to be Weekend Classic. I don't think there's any way to really go through and show you guys. But I again didn't have the greatest Weekend Classic. I remember I lost my first 2 games, but that was also when there was some like server issues or something where people were getting disconnected. So my second game, my second loss, I was actually in extras, but I was only tied at like 2 and I was playing terribly. So I really didn't deserve to win anyway. And then I got disconnected, so I got the loss, whatever. The next game, which would have been my 3rd game, already 0-2, I was getting destroyed early and then he disconnected. So I got the win on that one. And then that kind of changed the momentum because I then won the next 2 games, which made me 3-2. I also was way behind on it again. So I was playing that final game on Tuesday morning, right before the Weekend Classic was going to end. And the first Weekend Classic, I did the same thing. The Weekend Classic always ends at 1 o'clock my time, but then the actual ranked season ends at 2, so there's like an hour in between where the season's still active but Weekend Classic isn't. Last season I finished my game, I think just after the Weekend Classic technically would have ended. I won it and I still got my reward. This time I finished the game at like 1:15 or something. It would have been my 4th win, which would have given me a Weekend Classic pack, but it didn't give it to me. I didn't get the reward. So I don't know, maybe that was just the universe's way of telling me I didn't deserve it because that one disconnect win that I got when I was already down by like 5 in the 3rd inning. I shouldn't have been at 4 wins anyway. But then after that, the main goal of this video was to be getting Aaron Judge so that I could finally get those 2 most expensive live series cards in the game. So I can't remember if it was right after the Weekend Classic ended or then that next weekend, but there was a stub sale. So a stub sale went live prices skyrocketed. So then I got really worried, but then a flash sale came out, and I think that flash sale had like a live series pack, and then that made prices go way back down again. So that's when I jumped on it, and that's when I bought Judge before the flash sale ended, but the stub sale would still be live, so then prices would go back up. So let me see if I can find my order here. Here it is. I bought Judge for 480,555 stubs. Now that was like 2 to 3 weeks ago by now, and at this point I think some things happened in the shop or just with the game in general, and prices have decreased because now the live series prices, now Judge is cheaper. So really, if I would have just waited this whole time until I was finally sitting down to record this second part of this video, I would have gotten Aaron Judge even cheaper. So all that said, you guys probably already know from the title, but what this video is I also didn't just only buy Aaron Judge, but I bought the rest of the Yankees. Well, actually, now it's not technically the rest of the Yankees because we've had new players added to the team, so I gotta buy this new guy now. But anyways, I collected the rest of the Yankees, so we are gonna lock this in, finish the Yankees collection, the second most expensive live series team collection in the game behind the Dodgers, and that gives me 93 overall Graig Nettles. But then also, I'm going to go and I'm going to finish officially the Dodgers collection. I bought the rest of the Dodgers diamonds. We already had Shohei from the last episode, if you can even call these episodes at this point. I don't know. It looks like I also have one guy here I need to go in and buy. So let me just do that. 82 stubs. And now we can lock in the Dodgers collection, the most expensive single team in the live series collection this year. And that's going to give me, let me wait for him to pop up here. That's going to give me 94 overall Manny Ramirez. So today's episode of the No Money Spent series, which again, you already know based on the title, but I'm going to be using Judge, Ohtani, and then Nettles and Manny Ramirez, the two most expensive live series collections in the game this year. And I also have, I guess, probably some updates to the rest of my team. So let me go ahead and build my team real quick and then we'll get into the game. So, all right, this is the team I'm going with to throw out for the game today. Obviously, like I said, Manny, Graig Nettles, the two collection rewards. We're also throwing Shohei back in at DH. We got Judge and right. And then for the rest of the team, I moved Ian Happ to second base. I was really liking this card. I also still really like this Mike Trout. Kind of forgot I got him to parallel 5, to be honest. I had the gold fielding mod on him because I did put him back in center field. But now that he's parallel 5 and I don't quite have the innings yet to put the diamond fielding mod on him, I'm just leaving the straight up parallel 5. But if I end up with him on my team for any more amount of time, he'd be a really good candidate for the diamond fielding mod, playing center field. Anyways, then still Elliott short, Shea Langoliers behind the plate. Did I mention Murakami? I don't think I mentioned Murakami, but I had the 90 still on my team at a parallel 5, and I think that parallel 5 was a 93 overall, so now technically this is like pretty much the same as what I had the 90 Murakami at, and I gotta build my way back up with him. I guess I haven't even used him yet. What kind of a White Sox fan am I? Pitching, Ohtani's at full energy, so I'm just going to use him again to stick with the theme. The rest of the pitching, I always like to manage energies. This probably isn't like the full rotation I would have right now, but what I am surprised by is even though I haven't been updating this series and it's taken me a while to get back to this video, I have still been playing through the content on the game. I guess I'm technically a little behind, but I haven't really gotten any better relief pitchers. Like I got this Morahone from the Mural series, but that's the only person I added to this bullpen that I didn't already have. But it's probably pretty obvious with how I've been talking, this will be my first ranked game of this season. I mean, there's the proof right here. It's given me all these rewards because I haven't even gotten onto the mode yet. So once again, we'll be at a 550 rating. We'll be on all-star difficulty. And I guess now with under 6 days left until the weekend classic, this will be my first game trying to get my way back up in the rating and play at a respectable division in the weekend classic. I still haven't made World Series yet this year. That's a problem. So here we go. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling really confident playing at this level right now. Although we're facing the Miz, so that's never a guarantee. But I finally started up my Pack Attack series, which I don't remember if I had started it by the time I started recording this video, so that'd be kind of funny if I hadn't. But I already got up to the point in that series where the last game I played, I was at a 570 rating, so I was already higher than I am right now, and I won that game handily. So if I can play as well as I played that game with an actual competitive team now, instead of a team with still like low diamonds and couple of golds, silver pitchers I was bringing out of the bullpen, I should be fine here, right? All right, Manny Ramirez with his first plate appearance here. It's my first time using him, obviously. And I just missed it. Fastball literally right down the middle. I was all over it. Manny, hit the gym. Or I guess hit something else that you tended to do. Allegedly. Do I have to say allegedly? Oh my god, now I'm late with Nettles and that's gonna get caught. Well, 1,000,000+ stubs just to fly out on 3 pitches with the 2 collection rewards. Nice job. Judge on the ground. Nope, it's not getting through. So a 1-2-3 inning with a lot of pitches like right down the meat of the plate, if we're being honest. Did we have a roster update too in between the start of this video and now, or was that just in between the last video and now this video? Because the last time we used Shohei, he did really good, but he ran out of energy real fast because he only had 65 stamina. Now they boosted his stamina up into the 80s. So if he's as good as he was last game, he might be able to go an extra inning or 2. Oh, and we're bunting right away. Okay. Ooh, and he can't hold up. 3-pitch strikeout. This might be another bunt, though. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to lay one down with Willie McGee. I'm not going to adjust the defense yet, though. No, he swung away. He got around on it, but he popped it up. Both of us going down 1-2-3 on like less than 10 pitches. This might be a quick one. So if I remember right from the first part of this episode, when I was opening all those packs, I think a common sentiment of what I was saying was how I felt really behind, like on everything, but also specifically behind on the grind to try and finish these live series collections. But I recorded that part 1 of this video like early in the month, like early in May. And Shohei, there's our first hit of the game. There we go. But anyway, I looked back to last year when I finished collections, and when I posted the video where I debuted unlocking Carlos Beltran, that was end of June. That was like June 25th, I think it was. So I'm really not as far behind as I thought I was, and especially not as behind as I felt early in May when I was saying I felt behind. Oh my, okay, one of these, man. I gotta turn on one of these. I know it's 102, I know it's outlier, it's the mids, but it's also all-star difficulty. Recognize the pitch, get the bat around. That's all I gotta do. That's a lot of the problems that I tend to have when I don't swing the bat well, is I'm just a tick behind everything. That's not just fastballs, it's also off-speed stuff. It's like I identify the pitch and like technically react, but I also don't do the input until like I've processed the reaction, if that makes any sense. We just gotta react and go. Like that. See, literally all it takes is that. Get around on it. Murakami hitting it almost onto the road. 434. That's a 2-run lead. I am so sad, man, as a White Sox fan, that Murakami's gonna be out for like a month. Why does everybody hurt their hamstrings? You come to the White Sox, you strain your hamstring. It's like a rite of passage. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. This is like the first I'm actually noticing dread lag. I noticed it when I hit that fly ball with Manny. I just noticed it there when I fouled that off here with Ellie. I feel like I haven't really ever noticed it. Like, I know that's been a thing for a couple of years. I've never noticed it. So that can't be a good sign. If not only it's still there, but it's gotten worse to the point where I'm noticing it. Ooh, that's gonna drop in, isn't it? That's gonna bloop in. Nice little fluke. Oh, see, and there it was again. I recognized the pitch. I waited that beat too long, and I'm just late. Gotta get around on it. And another one, dude. That's the second time now he's check swung and not been able to hold up on that curve. You know what? He's been more early in this at bat, so maybe we can get him chasing up this time. We didn't go as up as I wanted it to, but I guess it didn't need to. Okay. Chandler Simpson, this has to be a bunt, right? Yeah, still gonna pop it up. All right, let's get something going here at the top of the order with these collection rewards. I really liked Manny's card last year, and well, There he is. Oh my God. Over the scoreboards, over the advertisements out there. 463 is a lie. 580 feet. Oh, don't tell me he left from that. Come on. All right, well, I'll be totally honest. I kind of don't want to play another full game in this episode. There's more that I want to do today. I guess I'll just say it. I want to start recording the next episode where I go for finishing the rest of the collections, because I've got a bunch of stubs in the inventory that I've been saving up to open on video, just not for this video. So instead of playing another ranked game, then I'm gonna hop into the event. I think the gimmick of the current event is yeah, okay, so legends, any legends, that's what I thought. So we're gonna throw Manny and Nettles. Where's Nettles? See on the bench? Yeah. We're going to throw Manny and Nettles on an event squad, get a couple more ABs with them. I guess I really don't care about the rest of the team. We'll just roll with this. All right, Manny and Nettles at the top of the order in an event game. We're going up against Live Series Zach Wheeler. Hopefully that's a good matchup for Greg at least. We saw Manny do something. Let's see Greg do something. Well, let's see. Let's see Kevin Gausman give me a clean inning first. How about that? Is Gausman any good? I honestly don't remember his attributes in the slightest. I'm pretty sure he might be my highest rated starter at this point. And he was free from that showdown that took like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to finish. There we go. All right, he couldn't catch up to 2 sinkers back to back, so I'm gonna go slider. Get him chasing. Perfect. Great inning from Gausman. Let's see Nettles hit it off the screen. I don't know. Kind of just realized too, I didn't even look at Nettles or Manny's attributes. What does it say here? Nettles has 100 contact, 98 power against right-handed pitching. And I get hit. Sure, Nettles. Show off that way. Oh, and then Manny, I couldn't quite turn on it. I don't know. I know I just spent last game justifying that I wasn't actually that far behind on finishing Live Series, but at the same time, I would love to be one of those people who finish it like within the first couple of weeks of the game, not by spending money, but I would love to actually have the determination to do a bunch of mindless grinding to earn enough stubs to then finish the collections really early. I just feel like the earlier you can finish collections, the more the rest of the game opens up. Like, especially this year, I was trying to funnel everything into collections, so I haven't been keeping other cards, like event rewards. I've been selling all those. Any pack I open, I'm selling the cards. And I don't know, it just feels like the game as a whole would be a little bit more fun, at least, if I already had the big Live Series collection done, and then I was able to be more free to use up some other cards, or even use up some of my stubs to like go for these collections that keep dropping for the new series that comes out. Like Ketel Marte just came out. I know it's a lot of stubs to get someone like that, but I don't think it's like an undoable amount of stubs. It's probably like 300,000 to 400,000 stubs. It'd be fun just to be the type of person who gets that card immediately, you know? Oh, that's gonna do. I really didn't score. I loaded the bases up and I didn't score in the event. And you know what? Bringing in a Jolt Series card, that reminds me of another thing that I guess if I'm just ranting about things, I may as well rant about this. But what a bad system to have in place this year for captain boosts, man. The only team affinities we're getting this year, so the only captain boosts you get are from the Jolt Series cards. But then, like, what happens when they release better versions of the Jolt Series cards? Like, the one that comes to mind is the other Orioles one is Adam Jones at an 88. There was a 94 Adam Jones that was just a headliner. There's been other cards that have come out, like I think the Yankees pitcher was 88 CC Sabathia. There was a 92 that came out. I think the Yankees hitter was 88 Jeter, and just in this vintage drop it was 96 Jeter that came out in a chase pack. But it's just like, if you're running a theme team, you want the captain boost. But if you're a Yankees fan, obviously you want to use the better Jeter. I don't know. I still like the captain boosts because I like the idea of being able to use your favorite team's theme team and it actually be able to be brought up to a competitive level if you're playing God Squads. But I don't know if the captain card idea has really ever worked. Dude, this is ridiculous. I don't even typically have that much trouble hitting Tyler Rogers, and then I looked like that. It's okay, you know what? That just sets up a Graig Nettles or Manny walk-off in the bottom of the third. I'm going to bring in my own Tyler Rogers. If he actually gets on with one of these 2-strike bunts, he's trying to lay down bunts with 2 strikes because he thinks he's just going to strike out anyway. Oh, pitch of the year. All right, well, maybe I don't blame him for trying to bunt. He is just gonna strike out anyway. All right, let's not mess around. Let's see a walk-off with one of these 2 guys. Either Nettles, do you do it yourself, or you get on, you let Manny drive you in, or you absolutely piece up a fastball right down the middle and it doesn't go anywhere.
Man ram at the plate. A former batting champion.
Man ram? Manny did it, yep. I like this card. Maybe not so much Nettles, but Man Ram here. 2 perfect homers for me in, what, 4 at-bats total? I mean, it's a shame now that we've gotten to the point of the power creep where at 94 overall, it's just kind of where we're at. So I don't know technically if Manny's going to have a spot on my team. But also, if he's going to do that, he should probably have a spot on my team. All right, well, that's all the gameplay I'm going to do for today's episode. Again, like I said, long overdue at this point. Did I just see Manny already got up to parallel 1? But yeah, like I said, way overdue to get this episode up. This, I mean, I collected Judge literally, or not collected. I bought Judge like almost 3 weeks ago now, I think. Bought the rest of the players for both those collections like at the same time. But what that means is since I've had then the next couple of weeks to build up more stubs, I mean, I've gotten back up now after buying Judge and the rest of those diamonds. I've gotten back up to 200,000 stubs just as is right now. And then on top of that, for next episode, I've got all these packs to open. So between 200,000 stubs already, all those packs, and all the rest of the live series prices being way down, my philosophy was right. Try and knock out these top 2 first, leave the rest. We're finishing collections next episode.